Hello everybody, just come in to do a little short video for you. We've got these fabulous new Craftmaster 3D frames just come in stock. They are 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch and 1 inch, and it's just to show you just how to pop them together. They all go together exactly the same way, okay? So I'm just going to move these to one side. So this is what we're going to have. Push them that way. Now, one of the top tips that you really need to make sure that you do is that you end up with 4 pieces. So we have 4 pieces to create the frame, okay, like so. Now, as long as you've got the cutout piece all facing to the left, or you have them all facing to the right, and it's entirely up to you which way you work. I don't know whether it makes a difference whether you're left right-handed, but as long as they're all facing the right way, you put it together exactly the same, okay? Now, for the purposes of the demo, I've actually cut these down a little bit, so we're not working on the huge frames, but the big frames, when you make them as the full size, they're actually 11 inches, which is 28 centimetres, but it's going to be further education for that as well. So I've cut this one down, so it's dead easy. Each one, I've popped already red liner tape on. Now, red liner tape is fabulous for this, but if you prefer working with wet glue, also is just as good. But wet glue, you would need to allow it to dry before you go on to the next step. So I've just used red liner tape just for purpose to make it quicker. Now on here, I've actually got several score lines, and all I'm going to do is I fold in the middle and push out both sides. Fold again and push away each side, and that actually makes it a lot easier to fold. Now when you get so far down, we've then got a lot of bulkiness here, so all I do is for this one, flip it over and fold it down, okay? So that is the folding, and it's exactly the same on each one. It just makes it a bit quicker. You're not using all of that bulkiness, but every time I'm returning these to the same way. So I've already scored that one, and I've already pre-folded this one, okay? So it's super, super easy. But now I'm going to put them all together, but they're all facing the same way. I've already gone ahead and put my red liner tape on. Now my red liner tape on that first score line, I've left it down roughly about 1 millimetre or so away from the score line edge. And all we're going to do is I'm going to take that tape off. I'm just going to fold over the 2 pieces, allow that to sit down like so, and that creates one side of our frame. It's really, really easy, so I'll show you again. Take off as red liner tape, flip it over, fold that down so we can see the red liner tape, fold this up in half, bend it up, and that's side number 2. So a little bit quicker this time. Take the red liner tape off, fold it over, come to meet it at the top, and that's number 3. And then finally, the 4th edge, we fold it over, close it in on itself to make it complete, and that is side number 4. And then it's as easy as this. So I'm just going to use a little bit of sticky note. I'm going to dispense a little bit of glue just because it's a bit easier. I find it a little bit easier. And then pick up some glue on my glue applicator like so. And then we're going to pop glue on the inside like so. Okay, on all pieces. Like that. Spread it out. And then I'm going to do the same. Now I'm going to do all 4 together because I'm quite practiced in this now, because I've built that many, that I'm quite confident that I've got enough glue on there that it's not going to run out. But there are several other ways you can actually build these. So you can do 2 at a time and set them to one side. Okay, so that is that one. And again, I'm picking up the glue on my applicator each time. And this is going in at the chisel edge, at that minted edge, every time, same edge. And each time when I'm working with them, I'm making sure that I'm putting them back down the right side, okay, the right way. So now what I'm going to do is I'm spread them out. The first one, I've got a mitered corner and a straight corner, and to put it together I've just squashed that edge a little bit just so I can slide it in and fold it in like so, and then check on the underside. I'm happy with that, and then I'm going to use my mat like so. I'm happy with that one. This one I'm going to slide into here, and then this one I'm going to slide into here, and then finally this one. Okay, and that is how quick it is to actually make that frame. And I'm just using my mat, making sure I've got all those edges, rotate it round, and I'm quite happy that I've made a lovely 3D frame. And that's as easy as it is.